And welcome on into WagerWeekly.com for a week 9 in the NFL. Breaking down your Sunday card. Let's head to Sunday night. 473, 474. Buffalo on the road to Cincinnati. This game opened 2-48. Cincinnati still a 2-point favorite at home. Your total's up to 49.5, Paul Nolan. And I get that Cincinnati feeling, and here we are, week 9 in the NFL. You look at Cincinnati, the terrible start, the injuries, the quarterback not being 100%, and now you look at the last 3 games and you think, man, no team has kind of upgraded itself more than the Bengals have in the past 3 games. It's not only are they winning, now they're covering. What do you see here in this one?
Burrow's starting to look like himself again, man. I had him last week in my circuit tournament. I really would have had a great week if it weren't for 2 just crucial, just absolutely disgusting bad beats. I don't know how in God's name I didn't cover the Giant game, and that's that dirty diaper nonsense. And, one of the games I had, though, was the Bengals. I should have been 5-0 last week. Unfortunately, I was 3-2. This game here is one of those games where, it just feels like, listen, last year we had this game. It was the tragedy of DeMar Hamlin. God bless him. So happy he's not an imposter. And I'm really happy that he's alive and healthy and well. But we pounded Cincinnati that game, and they looked like they were on pace to absolutely obliterate. The Bills team that was kind of getting a lot of love. Now, Bills obviously have so many injuries defensively. They obviously trade deadline, they bolstered by adding a cornerback. It's going to take a little time for them to settle into that spot. But I like Josh Allen as a dog normally, but I like him better as an under in this situation. I think both of these teams are going to try to play a little bit of keep away. 48.5 is a juicy total, and primetime unders keep going. Unfortunately, I am concerned about the league's edicts going forward about more and more, pass interference, but there'll be no wind in this game, which unfortunately, as of now, by the way, it's Thursday morning. We're doing this recording. I'm praying to God wind picks up. There's a chance it will happen. If I can get 10, 12-mile-an-hour winds, I'll absolutely love this one. But I like I think both of these teams are going to grind it out, try to run the best they can, and keep it keep it away from their opponent, especially because we know that, Bengals are starting to heat up. They got all their weapons back. The offensive line's showing some continuity here. I'm not a big fan of, taking, a Bengal team right now where the public is really all in on. I just don't think this is a good spot to take and lay the 2 points with them right now. I'm staying away from the game. I'm definitely going to play the under, but my lean right now would definitely be for Buffalo in this game just because the public is so hot and heavy for Cincinnati, and they're so down on Buffalo right now. This feels to me like Joes versus pros, and the mob is fickle. We saw Buffalo blow a cover again last week. When I see things like when the public is betting a nationally televised team that doesn't cover, they go against them. There's an overinflation in the line. So, I feel pretty good about this. I thought the line, should have been 2.5 as well. So there's no value in my metrics, but I'm going to take this game to go under in the primetime under 48.5. I'm good with that.
Boy, I tell you,
49.5.
49.5 and 2, and I'm with you. I think Buffalo makes a statement this week. I think this is a statement win for them. I think if you look at this matchup, the regular average Joe guy says, man, Cincinnati's a bet-on team. Buffalo's not. Buffalo hasn't covered in the last 4 games. You look at the teams they beat, they barely got by Tyrod Taylor and the Giants. I think the average guy looking at this thinks that Cincinnati is easy money at 2, and boy, I can't be anywhere near that. I am going to be all over Buffalo in this game. I think they make a statement win. I think they're the right side, and I think the odds maker is just goading people into the favorite here because it looks so easy on a team that looks so hot with a quarterback that's healthy. And when he's healthy, everybody knows they're a legit Super Bowl team, and yet they're only at home -2. I'll be on the other side on this one. I'm with you. I'll be on Buffalo on this one.
I put Buffalo in my money line parlay. I got them plus 120, in a money line parlay with a couple other teams. I also took them in my teaser bet. I caught them plus 2.5. So on a 6-point teaser, I got them to 8.5. And on a, to me, that to me is value. When you can get a Buffalo team plus 8.5 in your teaser bet. Teasers are extremely profitable, guys. There's so many games that fall into the teaser range this week. like you look at the numbers and, you see like New England, laying 2. Who really are they to lay, I'm sorry, 3.5. Who are they to lay anything? You can get Washington plus 9.5 right now. Obviously, this team, trades away some of their best defensive players, but it's not like Washington can't score, and it's not like this New England defense hasn't been obliterated with injuries. Offense as well. So that should be a tighter game. Carolina plus 2.5 at home. You get 6 or 6.5 to them. You got them 8.5 minimum, possibly 9. It's just another good spot. And even the Giants, as disgusting as they look, if Daniel Jones can't beat O'Connell, this franchise might as well just, they might as well just fold up tent and call it a season. So they're getting 2 at home on the road right now, 1.5 or some spots. If you do a 6.5 pointer, get 8. 8's not great. 8.5's the magic number. So it's still other teams here that if that line comes back to 2, they're in play. So there's some good values here this week. So just be careful, be smart, be prudent. And when you're doing this, just make sure you're responsible with your wages. 1% of your bankroll, 3% at 5%. Set your bankroll, set your limits, and don't act like a jackass. Treat sports betting, treat gambling like the ocean. If you don't respect it, the undertow will suck you under and wreck you.
All right, that's 473, 474 Buffalo, Cincinnati. That's your Sunday night game. Should be a good one. We'll be watching that one right here for a week 9 at wagerweekly.com.